What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the channel. I've got some interesting stuff to share with you today. I think you're gonna like this. Hyper unique baits, as well as a Monster Bass national box unboxing, not the regional, just a little preview of the national box, and a jig giveaway. We are making some custom jigs with Super K jigs. You guys are gonna wanna see what these are like, and we'll get into that here in a second. Hey, if you guys like the content, be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that like, ring that notification bell, and then come hang out with us. We're live every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. Join that live, talk to us in chat. It's a blast. We have awesome guests on there every single week. Love to see you there. All right, let's get into this thing. Quick preview before I get to the national box. We'll get to these in a second. You ever thrown a human or skeleton style bait? Because I have, and they catch fish. It's real weird. Let's get into it. All right, first off, I want to share the preview for the national box. I decided to do a little combo for y'all today because the national box is the smaller box, 25 bucks. Get your first one for $10 if you use the code SAV15 through monsterbass.com. Here's the first bait. We've used these before, but they're pretty solid and they definitely work this time of year. So this is the Rick Clunn Hail Mary. It's a 3/4 ounce lipless bait with this hyper taper at the back. Look how fat that front section is. This is Tennessee shad, by the way, the colorway. But these things have a crazy vibe, hard thud, and honestly right now, something I like for that deep water fishing. So as I have fish coming up through transition, we were on the water as of filming this like 3 days ago. It was 50 degrees, 49, 50, like on the border. So it's still pretty cold. Fish are suspending and they were like 10, 15 feet in some of these holes. So I could definitely throw this out, just give it a good bomb cast and just yo-yo it back to my kayak or back to the bank if you're fishing from the bank. And these catch fish. It's pretty big, pretty loud, and it's got crazy action. This is a big fish hunter, hence Hail Mary, right? So don't knock it. We did get it in a few boxes. I've seen it before, but it's a good bait. And now I have 2 or 3 of them in a couple different colors. So I can use that and use some variety. This next one I have only one of, and I recently fished it, and I'll tell you what I learned about it. So this is the Booyah Baits Melee Bladed Jig. Look at that. It's very unique positioning on this blade, making it a little different from your jackhammers, your original chatterbaits, your thunder chickens, whatever else you want to throw out there. And look at this purple and green pumpkin, pretty gnarly. What sets us apart is you've got this streamer material, which is awesome. Huge flash in the water. You've got a bigger jig head, and you've got this blade in this different position. It's also obviously a different shape, different reasons for that. But it's got good action. It will definitely catch fish. This is a 1/2 ounce. And what I learned about these is that they're terrible at getting through cover. So do not fish this through the grass. What you want to do is this is like your open water chatterbait. This is your open water bladed jig. Get it out there. Again, nice bomb cast, 1/2 ounce, easy to do. Might even yo-yo it from time to time. That definitely works. If you've got just like rock cover, this could be great. But I like fishing it just along the edges of like weed lines, drop-offs, ledges. If I see a down tree, whatever, I'm fishing like around that with this. It is gonna draw them out. And as long as I don't fish it through grass, I'm happy. So I'll throw my thunder chickens, thunder cricket, for y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, from Strike King. I love fishing those around heavier cover. My jackhammers, my original chatterbaits, my whatever, all the Z-Man chatterbaits, I love fishing that through grass, around tall weeds and stuff like that. And then this is just that open water, and it gets the job done. Pair this up with, Big Bite Baits Kamikaze Swim On, or one of these fantastic things from Gary Yamamoto. These things get it done. One of my favorite bladed jig trailers of all time. Those two actually. And then Z-Man Razor Shads, also fantastic. So I do all the unboxings and like how to rig and fish this thing for MB over on their blog if you want to go check it out. And Paul does a lot of stuff on their YouTube channel. I also drop tips and techniques and trick videos on there as well. So go check out the Monster Bass YouTube channel and subscribe. Do me a favor. We appreciate you for that. And I'll tell you from my inside knowledge that there's apparently 2 mystery baits that they're going to include in this box as well. So if you want to get your own, like I said, use Save 15, you get 15 bucks off. Pretty decent deal considering, you get 6 baits and usually like a gift like this is what they included this month. So you get a little American flag Neko. I don't know, it's something if you like that. But here is the preview, actually, I think helping us for regional. I think Rick just dropped a video on this too. We're getting some drop shot stuff this month. If you're like me, you like drop shot, but you want to get better at drop shot, or you're exploring drop shot for the first time, this could be a great box for you. Here's the sample. We got a Somatis Baits, a little half shell drop shot right there, and we got spear point drop shot hooks. So I'm gonna show you how I like to rig this real quick, because there's something cool you can do with these spear point hooks. All right, check it out. Spear point makes very unique hooks, loving them. Got a little section here that'll just like hold your bait if you nose hook it, but also you'll notice that it's pretty flush to the eye right here, so you can actually rig these weedless pretty easily. So here's that Somatis Baits. Look at that little flat bottom, rib top, gonna have a ton of action. What's cool about these is you get this like ridge going down to the flat tail section, and that's gonna catch some water. It's pretty tall, as you can see. It's gonna have a ton of action. That green pumpkin blue flake is like one of my favorite natty colors that you can throw out there. It definitely works really well for us up here in the Midwest. Now, my go-to for drop shotting is just nose hooking. So I'll literally just take my bait, take my hook, and then punch it through. There you go, done deal. That gives it the most action. Now, if you're getting short struck, you can run it up a little bit further. If you're getting stuck in the cover, you can actually kind of punch the hook through the front of the nose like that. Still have a ton of action, but now be a little more weedless. And then with these spear points, you can actually take this, pretend it's a Texas rig. Just punch it right through the nose there, come out 1/4 inch down or whatever you want to do. And then you slide it all the way up to the eye there where your line is gonna be. And then with the spear point, there is a very important step here you cannot skip, otherwise you're gonna be pissed. So you're gonna come in, instead of straight through, you're gonna come in at more of an angle there. And that's gonna allow you to rig it more straight. So what I like to do is I'll push it down a little more than I think I need to, get it started, and then I'm gonna push it through on that angle, excuse my fat fingers here. And what you end up with is a pretty straight rig. Look at that. And now I can bury this hook point, and we got a good old weedless drop shot. Look at that. This is a 1/0 hook. So I mean, you can weedless rig on anything is what this proves. But look at that. So now we can run it through heavier cover, still got a ton of action. There's about 2 inches of plastic still coming off the back. Like, we are good to go. That is an everywhere do all drop shot. I love that. Great inclusion in this month's box. So there you go. You get 4 baits plus 2 mystery baits I don't know about. So you guys are gonna have to help me find out. I'll live vicariously through you. Well, let's get to the mystery offering and then we'll get to that giveaway. So we had our good buddy, Burly, over on Instagram, Burly88 if you wanna check him out. Send us just a random little thing. He said, you don't have to unbox this. And I said, I mean, that's what I do, so I'm gonna. And also, I've already fished these, and they worked, and I'm real surprised. But I think you guys are gonna like them. Based on the Instagram reactions from 1 or 2 posts I did, you're gonna love them. Check this out. This is from Citizen Bones Fishing Co. And they make human-styled, humanoid, skeleton-type plastics. Sounds like a joke, it's for real. Now, I'm not saying at all that these are better than anything else or that you should fish human baits. What I am saying is I was surprised by the results I got on the water, and it was pretty fun to fish. So, on the channel, we like to support small bait makers. This guy's a small bait maker doing something unique and different that I haven't seen anywhere else, and also doing something kind of hilarious. Intentionally or unintentionally, it doesn't matter, because if they work, it's kind of a cool little thing. You could just send as a gift to a fishing buddy of yours and know they can get on them, but at first they're gonna be like, are you serious? Check this out. So here is what the skeletons look like. You've got a full body skeleton. These are, decent size. You could definitely flip around and find out with one of these. Look at this thing. You got the rib detail there, little pelvis, very odd femur. You even got like the little fingers, look at that. So what'll happen is you get tons of action out of the arms and legs. Look at the legs. What I really love is I found out they got kicky feet. Look at that, you guys remember kicky feet? So these feet are gonna move really well. You can actually swim these things around. I'll show you what I did in a minute with a different bait that I used. But Texas rig, Carolina rig, flipping this baby. I think we're gonna get bit. What I really wanna do is do exactly that. So I think we'll take these out on the water and do a video on them. We'll drop shot them, we'll net them, we'll Nico rig them. That's right, I said that. Texas rig, Carolina rig, do the works. We've got a whole sample platter over here that we're gonna use. Just to give you a look-see, here's the humanoid one. Look at that, in chartreuse. And he puts a hula skirt on it. He just takes a band, with the skirt strands coming out of it and then runs it up to the waist of the dude. Look at that. Tell me you don't want to throw that on a jig or a Ned rig. In fact, we did. Here's one I fished for a while. It's not a really good Ned rig spot. I ended up winning on the drop shot that day, but he's got it already rigged on a Ned. Look at that. It's like a little 1/8, probably 1/8 ounce, weedless. You got the double brush guard there. And you rig them up just like this so that the feet are down. And you got the skirt on this too, a little black skirt. See, the weeds are on this already. See, I told you, fished it. So this is gonna sit up on the bottom just like this. Imagine that action. Look at that. That is gonna be just sick on the bottom. Fished around, had semi-clear water, so I got a chance to look at it. This will definitely perform better in stained water for certainly. But bass will eat anything, as long as it is wiggling and annoying them. Ta-da! There you go. You can do that with a dude. You can fish it with a dude. Check it out. He even put a skirt, hilariously, around the neck of a skeleton. Look at this. So this is definitely one. It's basically like a flipping bait. You want to flip this, you could punch this, you could Texas rig this, Carolina, whatever. You get the added action from that skirt. That is pretty darn cool. I think we all can admit this right now. Look at that. How unique is that? Okay, but here's the thing that absolutely destroyed Instagram when I posted it. Bonus points to the best comments on this video. I'll think about sending you something. Hook insertion jokes, double caked up jokes. Give me all of them, because I find this hilarious. Look at this dude's booty. Look at that booty. What? This guy is double caked up, that peach bottom. This is actually where you would hide the hook. Yeah, not kidding. That's where the hook goes. Look, here's actually a really cool two-tone color. It's got like this more smoke-colored front side, blue and silver flake, more purple on the back side. That looks really awesome. I'll give you the full profile here of the little dude. So it's a smaller bait, which is actually perfect for Ned rig drop shot. It's just mooning you. Look at that. What the heck, dude? Profile this guy. Also, he's got some pretty nice pecs, little biceps there. You know, this guy, he worked out a little bit, I think. All right, so check this out. So what I did that actually caught me fish when the Ned rig did not was I drop shotted this on a local lake right by my house, literally like a 1-minute drive. I took him, and then I took my drop shot and I actually rigged him face down so that these little kicky feet, right, that could give me some action. It was a pretty slow day. Not a lot of people were catching fish, and I struggled for about 30 minutes before I finally got two on this exact setup. I went with his, it was like a green pumpkin, gold and silver flake. Very natural for the water, semi-clear water that I was fishing. Here's what I did. I stabbed him in the neck, right in the neck there, and I came up through his cranium, and you end up with him just like this. And I'm telling you, they were on it, man. I started getting bit like right away. Even though I was throwing like 4 or 5 different other baits that were getting absolutely nothing done. I went spinnerbait, I went chatterbait. I had the mini max on the chatterbait. I had downsized everything. And then I did the Ned rig with the Humanoid, and I switched up to this dude ski right here. Look at that. That was money. Got it done. Caught a few fish. It was fantastic. Y'all gotta try these things. Gag gift, fun fishing lure to use for the day, challenges, whatever you want to do. I think it's just fun. So if you guys want to check him out, go check out Citizen Bones. He's got a website too, and you can buy from that. I'll try to include that in the description below. Here you go. A couple different colors of that skeleton. There's like a smoke, like black, silver. We got the chartreuse. I'm loving that. And then we've got like this green pumpkin black flake there. A little more translucent. Money, 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 money. It's even got like a black and blue, black and gold. Look at that. Lots of different colors you can use. So again, here you go, Citizen Bones Fishing Co. Humanoid and skeleton fishing baits made in the USA. Go to citizenbonesfishing.com. There's your website. Okay, let's do a giveaway. So for this giveaway, the way we always run these, there's a link in the description. There's a link in the top comment. We'll run this giveaway for 5 days. So today is Friday as of the posting of this video. So we'll end this giveaway next Wednesday. Capiche? You got to click the link in the description below or click that top comment link, and then that'll take you to a page that says do this stuff. Just make sure you're subscribed, and please share the giveaway and share the channel with others, and that'll get you more entries. It's random draw, but the more entries you have, the more likely you are to win. Now, we work with Super K Jigs. In case you guys didn't know, there's a sign right up there. And they are trying to make custom Burly jigs. Now, without any feedback or descriptions whatsoever on what we'd love to see, Kelly, the guy who makes all the jigs over at Super K, went ahead and just sent us a whole bunch. He sent us some that we're gonna use and fish, and then he gave us an extra pack that we could just straight up give away. So one lucky winner is gonna win 2 of each of these jigs that I'm about to show you. Check this out. So first up, we've got what he calls Burly's Hard Candy. Why's everybody giving us candy colors? Missile Baits, Burly's Candy. Anyways, so this is a green pumpkin chartreuse version of the Kaplunk, which is kind of like a heavier structure-based swim jig. Look at that, baby. That's awesome. Actually just flip these things. I mean, it's got a pretty flat bottom right there too. Big red eyes on there. Nice supple brush guard in green. And a nice stout hook, of course. Wire hook keeper on the back. And then these are all hand tied, and they're hand tied really heckin' well by Kelly himself. It's like 48 feet of braid tied on there. Your skirt's not going anywhere. Look at this. So we got the chartreuse is that bottom definition. We even got like that chartreuse highlight right there. Look at that. So this thing's gonna pop. Natural water killer. Fish this thing around cover. You're gonna have a blast. This next one is gonna be bed fishing money. So this one is the Sparlock in Burly Craw. Burly Craw is kind of, and I didn't even tell Kelly this, he just knows it, like my favorite combo, green pumpkin blue, baby. So we got green pumpkin blue, the blue accents up on the top. You got the fluorescent blue back here, which is a nice poppin' color. Again, nice supple brush guard. You can trim this one, it comes pretty long. And then this one comes with a screw lock. Look at that. Screw lock, awesome, just pressure baits up there. Look at that, 87,000 feet of braid, keeping it on. This is why you're flipping beds with this. Look at that, these little accents coming off the back, kind of like a salamander, slamamander, whatever. I don't remember what creature that like resembles, but it's very similar to the slamamanders that we got from Fish Lab. So go ahead and school me in the comments. I don't care. What do I look like, a biologist? Aggressively average fisherman, man. But look at that. That is a sweet accent. Gonna look great up on the bottom. I love it. That's pretty money color right there. We got our finesse setup here. This is the Burly Bomb, 1/4 ounce, called the Bed Bug. Another great bedding option, similar colors as you'll see. This is finessey though, check it out. Nice finesse wire hook. We've got just the molded bait keeper on this one. Little ball head jig, boom. And you got the spider skirt. Now this is also that like surgical tubing. So this stuff floats. So this is that type of skirt that's just gonna kind of like puff in the water and look really good. You got green, you got blue, you got orange. It's gonna pop. Throw this up on beds, move it slow. It's a 1/4 ounce, nice, finessey presentation. I'm digging that one a lot. But this one, whew, I don't know if I can tell you this is gonna catch a lot of fish, but I can tell you that it's sexy. So this one's called the Burly Baller. It comes in our favorite jig that we've mentioned on the channel plenty of times from these guys over at Super K. It's called the Lion's Mane. So the Lion's Mane is a spider skirt. I know, you're not even ready for this color. You got the spider skirt accent up on the top. This is purple. This is full streamer material here. You've got the chartreuse, the purple. These are our colors, guys. It's like literally, we cannot escape it. It doesn't matter. We just commit to it. Purple and chartreuse. And you get the clear brush guard. Look at that. Lighter wire hook, not quite finessey, but definitely not super stout. So nice light wire bait here. Wire bait keeper. The whole jig is painted chartreuse as well. My God, look at this thing. Are you joking me? And it's, you know, the Lion's Mane is a football head. So this is a nice, knock this around some rocks, some cover, some structure. I want to fish this on a river, dirty river. Bah! And then obviously that streamer is going to have a ton of flash in the water. This is epic. So one last full-blown look at this thing. Look at it. Wow. Look at the spider skirt there. I'm really excited to see what this looks like underwater. I haven't even fished it yet. I have not had the time. We've been working on our boats for the past, month or so. You guys know that, which unfortunately took a few fishing days away from us. But we got back out on the water. We just tested them as of the filming this a couple days ago. So Garmin Panoptics do work. Starting to learn how to use them. We didn't screw anything up. Yay, except Paul drilled a hole in his transducer. Okay, so I didn't screw anything up. Paul broke a $450 transducer. But Burly, the guy who hooked us up with the humanoid skeleton baits, helped him get another transducer. So thanks again to Burly for saving our dumb butts. And thank you to you guys for watching this video. You guys are fantastic. If you want to win these baits, you get 2 of each of the jigs I just showed you. 8 total jigs. You got the Burly's Hard Candy K Plunk, Finesse Burly's Bed Bug. You got the Burly Bomb, the bed bug there, a little finessey guy. Got that Burly Craw and the Sparlock flipping jig. And of course you got the Burly Bomb and the Lion's Mane. Ooh, baby. Let us know in the comments which jig colors you think are your favorite. If you have any suggestion for us, let us know. We haven't come out with like our pro lineup of Super K jigs, so stay tuned. It's gonna be money once we get it all dialed in and figured out with Kelly. If you wanna learn more about that, as of the posting of this video, we just went live with Kelly yesterday. So go back, watch that podcast. If you would, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell and come back for our next live every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Again, if you wanna win those 8 jigs, all you gotta do is click the link in the description below or the top comment and then do what it says on the next page. We'll pick a random winner on Wednesday of next week and I will ship these to you personally with a Ned Rig Nerds sticker as well. Wait. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is absurd. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.